In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my Poshmark listing critiques. I love doing these because I get to review a listing specifically for someone and then share with all of you on the channel action items that they can do to improve this listing. And the goal is to get this item to sell faster, and to sell for more money based on all of these action items and tips that I come up with and share. And so I hope that not only the person getting the listing critique benefits, but all of you benefit as well. Download your free reseller resource guide today. I constantly update and share with you discounts, favorites, tools, and resources to help you with your reselling business. After the video, click the link in the description and get your totally free guide today. Hi, Jenny. Thank you so much for volunteering to be one of the first people to do one of my Poshmark listing critiques. I appreciate you following along and kind of watching videos and joining me on Instagram or wherever you see my content. I do appreciate it, and I'm happy that you were able to kind of get in on this. So I'm excited to review the listing that you sent in. What I'm going to do is I have a checklist of different topics that I'm going to cover, ranging from photos to title to description, pricing, any other listing elements. And I'll just kind of go through that, let you know what I think about it, give you as many tips and action items as I can so you can get this listing to sell. And then, I'll just give you some more information at the end. Sorry, you're my first one today, so I'm just kind of getting into my groove, but I do appreciate it, and I'm excited to do the listing critique for you. Okay, so let's dive into this listing critique for Jenny. I'm super excited. So she has sent in a listing that says Magel, I'm not sure of this brand, Magel Coronel Women's wow, this is full of all kinds of words, Faraglione Maxi body dress in magenta, one size, new with tags. Okay, so the brand is unfamiliar to me, but it looks like a beautiful dress. It looks like it's going for $475 retail. She has it listed for $325 resale. She has discounted shipping, and we have our description down here. So what I'd like to do is go through the photos first, because this is really where a person is going to see you first. Like, they're not really going to even see your title first. Your title is important because it's going to pull you into a search with your keywords as well as your description. It will pull you into the search. But the first time that the buyer gets to interact with you is with this cover photo right here. So it's a very nice stock photo, I'm assuming. So that looks great. Shows off the dress really well. You've got it front and back, so that's great. Then you've got it on a mannequin, which is nice to show the actual dress. You don't want to just have stock photos. You showed the full, you showed the front. Then we've got the front bottom. Then we've got the side view, we've got the back view. Oh, so is this what's inside? So it's actually like leotard bodysuit inside. Okay, that's cool. And then we've got the tags to show that it's new with tags, show that is the correct thing here. Okay, made in Colombia. Okay, and then we've got the washing. Do we have the fabric content? We've got the size, we've got the care instructions. I'm not seeing the fabric content. You might have needed to pull that out because you have so many other photos, and maybe you have it down in your description. We haven't gotten that far yet. So that's just one thing I would note on the photos, is that you do want to be intentional with the tag photos that you're taking. So you want to show that it's new with tags, which you did. If I was going to pull out something, I would probably pull this out because this is less important than this information, in my opinion. Oh, maybe it says it here. This is all in Spanish, but, oh, it does. So here we go. So it has polyamide and elastane there. Okay, so I missed it. So that's good. What I also don't see is like the tag that is usually in the back, of the neck, just to, again, confirm that the dress is that brand. Because it's new with tags, I don't think that you need to show that. I think it's okay. But if you had a pre-owned item, I would definitely make sure to show that so that the person can verify, yes, indeed, this is the brand that you say that it is. But so, okay, so tag photos then are all good. I think you did enough quantity of photos, and I think you did the right photos. So I think, if I was going to grade you on your photos, I would give you 100% grade on this because you're doing all the right stuff. You've got stock photos, you've got a mannequin photo, which I don't think is important, but in this dress, you're showing it off really well. You're showing the front, the back, the sides, all of that. You don't really probably have enough room for a lot more details photos, but if you did, you could put those. You've got the intentional tag photos, and then let's see what's at the end here. Hi, I'm Jen. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my closet. Professional shell. Okay, this looks great. Professional seller ships next business day. Offers welcome. Bundle and save 20% on 3 items. Okay, not my favorite. I like 20% on 2 items, but okay. Like this item to receive 10% off and discounted shipping. So you're already saying that you're going to give them a discount when they do the like, which means that you probably have, an automation service like maybe Poshmark VA that is sending out these 10% offers automatically for you. So that is great. Is that my favorite offer to send out on the like? No, but it's okay. And you're letting them know that that's going to happen, which is great. So I think all the photo situation is great. I really don't have anything else to tell you to do to make that better. I feel like you've done everything you can. That's the photo area. So let's look at the title. So we've got the brand. Now, if you're cross-listing, then I understand why you have women's here because that's important for eBay. Since I'm not currently on eBay, I don't waste the characters by putting this here because it's basically covered in so many other areas on Poshmark by the way you're selecting things in your listing. So if you are cross-posting, then leave it. But if you're not cross-posting and you're only posting on Poshmark, you don't really need to use up your title characters saying women's. It's redundant, and so it's not necessary, and so you could put in other keywords instead of that. So that's kind of dependent on your business. Then you have the name of the dress, which was the Faragliani maxi body dress, and maxi is a keyword to indicate the length. In magenta, so you're giving the color, you have one size, and that it's new with tags. You've got new with tags at the end. I like to put new with tags at the front. I don't know that it matters, but that's what I do. So I'm good with your title. If you were going to put more things in here, you could put other details like the neckline, the sleeves, things like that. Or you could put more about the length, like that it's floor length. Or you could put more about the occasion, that it's a formal dress, if you would consider this a formal dress, or a party dress, or a cocktail dress, or, something like that. So you could include those things there, but you don't need to. I want to make you aware of the hottest, the best deal I have ever offered in my Rebecca the Reseller Academy. To find it, all you have to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom and you will find this right here. Hot deal, best value, all courses and digital downloads for life. This is it, friends. This is as good as it's going to get. I'm giving you everything I have in my academy, all the digital downloads, all the courses for just $20. The best part is if I create a new digital download going forward, you will get it absolutely free. This is the time to lock in the best deal I have ever offered. All you have to do is go to Rebecca the Reseller Academy, scroll down to Hot Deal, and purchase it for $20. If you're wondering what comes in this, it's everything. So you're going to get all of my courses, and you're also going to get all of the digital downloads that I've created, including my keywords list, my listing forms, my Poshmark closet signs, everything that I have created, and everything that I ever will create will be yours for literally $20. So in general, I think your title is good because you have a lot of this information given to you. You have the brand, you have the name of the dress, it's new with tags, you have the color, and it's one size. So because this is new with tags, it's a little bit easier to list than some other things where you have to come up with all of these things yourself. So you have it pretty good with your title. So that's good. Go back to pricing at the end. Then we have Miguel. Okay, so you basically copy and paste your title into the first line of your description. I have done that in the past. I have seen other people do it. I don't know that it does anything for good or for bad, so I have no problem with it. There's lots of characters available to you in the description, so if you want to put those things, and copy and paste your title, I think that's fine. I don't have an opinion on it one way or the other. From famed designer Miguel Coronel, this Faragliani dress is versatile to wear day or night. Wear it during the day for vacation adventures or dress it up for evening cocktail or beach wedding. So I love that because that includes a lot of keywords. Now, I don't know if you wrote that or if you got that maybe off of the website in the listing that the brand has for this item, but either way, it's a good sentence. So whether you wrote it or not, good job for including it because you have many things here. You have day and night, you have vacation, you have cocktail, you have evening, beach, and wedding. And so all of those really apply and are great keywords. Add bold accessories to elevate the look, and that's just like extra fluff to sell the item, to paint the picture for people. And so if you have all of your basic functional keywords in your listing, and then you choose after that to add the fluffy language, I'm good with it. Keep in mind how long it takes you to list the listing, but I see a lot of people that put the fluffy fluff, but then they don't have all of the basic functional critical keywords that are going to pull them into a search. So far you have both, so I'm good with that. Features, high-waisted underwear, so we see it, that's included in there. Puffy shoulders, sweetheart neckline, maxi dress. You've got the material, you've got the care, dress will need to be steamed to eliminate wrinkles, okay? Professional seller, ships fast, offers welcome. And I love that because that's what I recommend at the end, to have a buyer confidence line to close out your listing. So you must have been watching my content. I think that's great. I love that. So this is all good. So in general, I think that this is a great listing. And I think the reason why it probably hasn't sold is because it's maybe a lesser known designer and it's a high ticket item. And so I don't know when you listed this or how long it's been listed, but you know, I'm recording this video in February. You guys will probably start seeing it in March or April, maybe sometime. And so we're just getting into that like spring season, event season, wedding season. And so this is the perfect kind of dress for that, on top of vacations, on top of cruise, formal nights. Like there's so many opportunities for a person to wear this that if you only recently listed it in the winter, and now we're getting into the spring, you're going to have more opportunities to sell this dress. So I think price point probably plays into the reason why it may not have sold. And then, you know, does somebody know to look for this brand? Are they looking for this dress? If they don't know to look specifically for this dress by brand or name, then all of the keywords that you put in to describe the look of the dress and the way in which you would wear the dress and the purpose that you would wear the dress for, those are what's going to help you get pulled into more searches. So you have sweetheart neckline, that's good. I would say ruched, I would say romantic, I would say statement sleeve, you have puffy sleeve. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that SEO rules say, like if you say puff sleeve versus puffy sleeve, if you said either one, it would probably pull up, but you could include puff or puffy. You could say voluminous sleeve. You could say sleeveless, which it is. You could say floor length or full length. You could say flowy for the skirt. We could talk more about the color. So it says magenta in your listing. That's probably what the tag says. There are many other colors for pink. And what I find is that most people don't actually know what the colors really are. To me, on my computer, this looks like a light pink dress. This looks like a bubble gum. It looks like salmon. It doesn't look magenta to me, the way I'm viewing it. And so that could be my computer settings. It could be a number of things. And so I say that just because you can include other related color names that may pull in people that are going for this look that don't really know what magenta is versus bubblegum pink or Barbie pink or this whatever. And I'm not the best with that, but I do try to cover my bases with related colors. Things like coral, salmon, oftentimes I'll put those two together. So you want to just kind of think about that, like what are other synonym names for the things that you already put? Because obviously you know what you're doing. Your photos are good, your title is good, you've got many of the basic keywords. So now you want to take it to that next level to really expand the pool of potential buyers that are looking for a dress just like this. And so you want to add some more keywords. So I would go more color type keywords. I would go for more, like I said, full length, floor length, things like voluminous sleeve, other types of, related sleeve words. And then what I would do as well, if you really want to continue to try to sell this dress and you have a little bit of time, a good practice is to search for this dress, but using other things. Like you could search the Faragliani maxi dress and see what other people who are currently selling, so available or sold, have said about this dress specifically. So if you can find this dress on Poshmark, either available or sold, what other keywords are those people putting that you're missing? That's number one. Number two would be other similar dresses along the same line. So maybe not this same brand, but, just search like floor length or maxi pink dress. Just keep it very general, maybe flowy, just something to get more of the look of this, and see what other keywords are coming up for similar dresses that would have a keyword that you're not thinking of that would apply to this dress. Because I'm sure I'm even missing some. But like I said, you have beach wedding, you have evening cocktail. I would put cruise, resort, those types of keywords, date night, bridesmaid, those kinds of keywords. And you can add them into your description, or you could even add them in as tags at the end just to, get the exposure for the keyword. The other thing is we have a little oopsie here. You have this listed as women dresses mini when it's a maxi. That's a big oopsie. I didn't even realize that. So that's a big deal, because if somebody's searching by the filters, you're not coming up because they're searching women dress maxi, looking for this kind of dress, and you're not coming up because you're classified as a mini. That's a big oopsie. Fix that right away. Style tags, beach wedding, body dress, vacation, those are fine. So again, without doing a particular comp search on this item, I don't know what the going rate is for a dress like this. I think it's a little high priced in terms of the retail. So for me, I really do try to be in the 50% to 60% of the retail value as a starting price, as long as that works with my pricing model overall. I don't know what you paid for this dress. Poshmark VA is a tax-deductible business investment that pays for itself many times over each month. It increases Poshmark sales because it shares and sends offers more than I ever could manually. It handles all my shares, automatic offer to likers, bulk offers, and it can do price drops and relists. When my coaching clients add Poshmark VA, it makes more sales basically immediately. The best part is that you get your time back. More time with family, thrifting, whatever. Get 20% off with code Rebecca the Reseller and the link below. So I think that you might also want to revisit looking up this dress or this brand or other similar comps. What are they sold for? What are they available for? And kind of fall somewhere in line with those comps. If you haven't checked it in a while, it's always good to check it again if the item hasn't sold, so you can reassess the market. And if that shows you a different price, you may want to consider changing the price. So the other thing would come into play of like, what are you normally taking on offers? What are you normally sending out on offers? If you normally send 80% off offers, then you want to keep this at a high price. But if the max offer that you send is 30%, you might be able to drop your price a little bit and still send your 30% offer and still come in where people are looking. Because remember, with the pricing categories, you're coming in at the $250 to $500 range. And so I'm pretty sure it's that. Let me check. So you're not coming in the $100 to $250, you're coming in the $250 to $500 range, which is pretty pricey. So if you could get your price, and again, it depends on the comps, which I'm not doing that for you. You can do that because by the time this video comes out or whatever, it might change. So you do your comp searches. But if you could get this at $250, you would come in at the $100 to $250 category, and you would come up at the $250 to $500 category. So you'd be hitting both categories. And not everyone searches on price that way, but many people do. And so that could be a way to get yourself into both types of searches, both filter sections. So that would be my recommendation on price. You have discounted shipping on it. I think that's great. It is a really pricey item. You might want to consider free shipping. I don't know that free shipping is going to get your item sold, but if you can afford it in your price point, it can't hurt. It might be that little nudge that helps somebody else along. You just never know what is going to appeal to a buyer. So I think that we've got a lot of action items here. Again, I think this listing is really good in general. I think you have some tweaks that you can make. And I also think that time may be, something that helps with it. But I think monkeying around with the price, rechecking those comps, adding in additional keywords to pull you into more searches, and fixing that glaring issue on the mini versus maxi filter button will be really critical. And I really wish you the best of luck with selling this item. I think you're going to do a great job. And I thank you again for wanting to do the Poshmark listing critique with me. And then I did want to just say, I'm going to be sending you an email, obviously, with this video. And if you like the listing critique, and if you think I gave you good action items and good things to work on, and that it was helpful and valuable to you, if you would love to, if you could write back a sentence or two, reply to the email real quick with, hey, thank you so much for the Poshmark listing critique. I thought you gave some really valuable tips. Thank you so much for catching that error. This is going to help me sell it, or I feel more confident that my listing will sell now, or something like that. It would be really helpful to me because it kind of spreads the word to others that the critique that I do is valuable and worth it. And, it's better when they hear it from someone else than just from me. So I really do appreciate it. And if you could reply to my email with, some kind words, I would love it. And if you do, I would love to offer you a coupon code. I haven't made it yet, but when I send you the email, it will be in there for anything in my academy. So you can use that coupon code to purchase something else if you're interested. But I thank you so much. I wish you the best of luck with this listing and with your Poshmark business in general, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching today's Poshmark listing critique. I hope that you got something out of this that you can apply to your own Poshmark listing so that you can help your items sell faster, sell for more money, and just sell. If you're interested in getting a Poshmark listing critique for yourself, I would love to do that for you. In the description is the link to my Rebecca the Reseller resource guide, which is free. And in that document, you'll find the link to my academy, and you can get your Poshmark listing critique there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.